Let me tell you about a thing I know. The Lonely Out of Seth Meyers podcast show.
Are you guys recording? Because I want to say something.
Oh, well, I'm recording.
I'm recording.
Okay.
We can hear you through the computer, Jorma. You're still part of it.
We had a really funny comedian, Caleb Heron, on our show. I don't know if you guys know Caleb Heron, but he has a podcast, and he's also a consummate podcast guest. And then he was on my show and said, you know, but the thing is, I would never listen to a podcast. And I was like, oh, I got somebody.
That sounds like my kind of person, yeah.
But he's constantly on podcasts?
I go, I do a podcast with Andy Samberg. Every episode he talks about how he hates podcasts. And he goes, oh my God, I would love to hear him, but I can't because I'm not going to listen to your podcast.
If he wants to hear about it, it can be either from you or firsthand from me.
Yeah. He was very funny. He said, it's like when I go to a concert, I'm like, I should be up there. He's like, I don't hate the format. I just like, why do I want to listen to somebody else do it?
Why am I watching them?
Yeah. Lauren was very funny this week. I don't know why he was talking to me about podcasts, but he did say, he goes, I don't listen to them because, you know, New York. And I was like, what?
Huh?
And then he was like, because, you know, you can't listen to anything in New York because, you know, they'll kill you.
Is he thinking like if he puts in headphones on his walk to 30 Rock,
Yeah.
he won't be aware of his surroundings?
Or
His
like
walk.
he does walk to 30 Rock every day.
He does.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was accurate.
Lauren
we've established.
walks. We've all been on walks with him. You think when he gets to New York,
I'm not
he
saying
stops?
he's not someone who is capable of going on walks.
I've been on walks with him. I thought he only did that in L.A.
Or like Vancouver.
No.
Hot rod ref.
Here's a Lauren story that is not for the pod, but hopefully we can come back to it right at the end just to hear your reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
Podcast.
All right. Thanks for the call.
It worked.
Yeah, it was a real like,
Yeah,
that's cool. Thanks. Yeah. This was great to hear from you.
How quickly after that did he hang up?
Pretty soon.
All right. Bye.
Man, if we do what you suggested, that's going to be a frustrating listen.
Oh man, I think it'll be fun.
People
though.
are going to be like, what was it? I want to know. Give me the dirt.
Congrats on your big show, Seth.
Thanks.
I know you were anticipating, you know, the way you were acting on it was like, hey, and to all the new viewers who are just here for this episode.
Yeah.
And was that true in hindsight?
We haven't seen the full numbers yet, but I will say the audience was the most there for a guest by design.
Of course.
We tried to do vetting to make sure that it was only true Swifties who were there to enjoy
I thought you were
it.
talking about
that's
the
nice.
introducing the interns bit.
We do feel like there's a Swiftie level fandom now for introducing the interns.
People started chanting.
That's my shit.
Interns.
The interns are playing 4 nights at the Forum. It's crazy.
I will say we don't do. She was a guest for 3 segments, which meant she was sitting for 2 commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Super rare. And during those commercial breaks, we were pumping in Taylor Swift songs, and the entire audience was singing them.
Yeah.
While she sat on the chair singing along with the audience.
Oh.
And it's weird to have Taylor Swift on your show and not have her do a song, but I actually thought if you were a Swift fan, that is maybe cooler just to be doing a sing-along with Taylor Swift.
Just with her.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Seth, I thought you were to say that like during the commercial break, she just powered down, head down, not looking at anyone. Just...
They sang while they sung her music. She just stared at her feet.
Well, that's how I am when I'm on your show, Seth. We go to commercial and it's like I
power down.
I go on my phone, as they say on I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah. Basically catatonic.
Yeah. Like a robot shut down.
We have to hold out a little drool cup for you.
And he's back.
Sorry, I go so hard on the bits. I got to recuperate in between.
Seth, I liked your outfit.
Thank you.
I just noticed it was similar to Doug or Steve Butabi. I'm not sure which guy was which one.
Which was which guy? And the Roxbury guys, I wanted to dress up a little bit so I didn't look like a schlub next to Taylor. I didn't know what she was going to
also
wear.
a bunch of new people showing up watching.
But I assumed she was going to dress to the nines, which of course she did. And at the same time, I didn't want to go full suit. And so I wore an outfit that I was really happy with. And then afterwards, a bunch of people were like, you look like one of the Night of the Roxbury guys. And that is entirely true.
I think it's Steve.
You just
guys.
were missing the chain. The chain,
I was
they
missing
only
the chain.
have, there's only 3 elements to their thing. So you were 2 out of 3. So that's in some ways not even close.
Yeah. It's hard. That tweener outfit between full schlub and full suit, not a lot of options.
Every time I get invited to like a daytime wedding, I can't figure it out. It just
Yeah.
has to be full suit, or else I look like an agent.
You need a summer suit or like a linen suit.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a forced tangent, but because we're talking about exactly this, I looked like a real schlub recently. I couldn't figure out. Granted, I'm in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
so that helps me in a way because if I'm full schlub, it's like if you judge me, it's your fucking fault. But went to my brother's record listening party that happened in New York. There was also one in LA. Maybe some of you guys went to that. Not sure, but it just came out today. Electric Guest. This is my plug. Start off the show with the plug. That's what they say in podcasting.
You should. Let's promote the heck out of it.
Electric Guest 10K. The album is fucking great. So I just wanted to say that. Jump.
Chester sent us some nice videos from it. We did not make it, but Chester was there with Asa.
I do want to say one thing though. Eric Andre was there, and that guy is a fucking piece of shit. I don't want to just put him on blast here, but was really rude, was constantly saying that I was doing this whole thing for attention.
Oh, the wheelchair.
And I'm not, okay? I was in a fucking wheelchair, and if Eric, you're listening, then fuck you, bro.
I had a moment where, and I'm sorry because obviously you know the outcome, which is I didn't make it out to Brooklyn for the listening party, Jorm. But Jorm said, "What are you doing on Tuesday night?" And I actually got a little excited because I was like, "Oh, maybe Jorm wants to get dinner." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe Jorm wants to get dinner at 6 o'clock at night.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I'll get Shoemaker and
Heavenly.
we'll sit with Jorm. I'll get to catch up with him.
Me and Keith both just got a little excited.
I still would like to do that. And there's another guy.
Hey, you make that 5 p.m. and I'm full boner over here.
I just want it to be late enough that people see I hang out with my wheelchair friend. I don't want to waste it at a time when nobody's eating.
Oh, so you're on the other end of the fucking
Yeah,
Eric Andre
opposite
tip.
of Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Gotcha.
Instead, I was like, oh, let me check. Why? What do you got to Jorm? Because again, I didn't want to say I'm fully open.
Yeah.
Because with Jorm, there's always a chance he's going to be
Well,
like,
I go fishing.
my brother's doing a listening party for his new album in Brooklyn. And then Jorm goes, it starts at 9, but I'm going to get there late.
It's like, oh.
First of all, it started at 7, but it started
And
late.
I'm like, then I'm not going to see you, man.
Yeah. You know what? In retrospect, that was a hard ask for Seth
Yeah.
in particular.
Also, Jorma is wearing a Yale sweatshirt.
But did you read it though?
No, what does it say?
It says,
I got my pelvis fixed at.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yale. That was the name of the hospital because he was in New Haven at that point.
yeah, it's Emily Heller. Shout out to Emily Heller who sewed this on there.
She added it on. That's
I got
nice.
my pelvis fixed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
That's awesome.
I got my pelvis fixed. Quick cleanup from some comments that were left. And they were all comments about Jorm.
Okay. Great. I love it.
You had to say in the ad reads, people feel as though the ad reads are a lot of triggering things to the experience you just went through. One of the ads had the line, fall is a reset. And someone said, I can't believe they made him say that since a fall was a reset of his pelvis. Somebody else said, I felt bad for Jorm having to read that rag and bone ad since his bones were recently turned to rags.
Jesus Christ.
This is
And then
good.
the other one is that when someone's not on the podcast on the YouTube, it just puts a red X over the person who's not there. And after Jorm's recent thing, maybe we
Feels
don't
pretty
put
morbid.
a red X over Jorm.
Be like, that's a wrap?
I like that when
Just make a new graphic.
I like that when you said clean up things. And you said it was about me, Seth. I thought there were going to be questions. I was so excited to answer, but those were just great comments.
Yeah. Also, looping back to the Nic Cage, during the Nic Cage, Andy, you screamed, press the shard into the engraving. Multiple people thought that was Optimus Prime coded.
Oh.
Oh, probably is. The timeline
I
works.
mean, yes,
Maybe.
but also very National Treasure coded.
Yeah.
If we're using coded speak,
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love that one so much, by the way.
We talked about a cube job is when somebody draws a picture of you and you look like Mark Cuban.
yeah.
But also people say a cube job is also when somebody pushes a cube into your chest.
Oh my God, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Optimus Prime is always asking for a cube job.
He wants a cube job. He's always asking for cube jobs.
Jake Tapper,
Hey, in the chat, go ahead.
make me look like Cube in my chest. Nah, it's a dud. Let's keep it in though. No matter what, keep it in.
Oh, yeah. I would leave it in there.
All right, Tapper took another run at it. It's in the chat
Oh,
Oh.
because he tried to do better. I still think he maybe fat-faced Jorm a little.
Oh, but it's so great, though.
Oh, it's color
I look-
now.
You got to be happier.
Oh, I look a little bit like. Do I look like Higgins a little bit, though?
I want to speak on this.
You look like John Higgins.
Yeah, I look like John Higgins.
You look like Higgins Keeve looks like Kenward,
Yeah.
and I look more like me, but also still decidedly like Mark Cuban. Like, it's fucking... I think that maybe Tapper just thinks I look like Mark Cuban.
And then Seth, he made your hair now. He took away
But
the
it's
long...
also it's like my bygone hair. It's like my hair from like, I don't know, 8
Yeah,
years
his
ago.
reference might be older.
If I find out he's been doing this in like Mid-Journey or something, I'm going to be so ticked.
I think he's a really good artist.
Yeah, and he colored it in. It's really
Keeve
good.
kind of looks like a thin comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And one last thing, because Jorm, you said that the Nic Cage should have aired.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a voice note, unsolicited.
From Nic Cage.
And this is not a person who loves the spotlight, but Alex Bays sent me a voice note. And he said, feel free to play it on the podcast or not, because he wanted to defend himself against the allegations that he was the person cutting stuff. So,
okay.
Oh, I thought it was going to be about him being a celebrity whore.
I want to hear it more than anything to hear how his voice sounds based on both your impressions last week.
that's part of it too.
I mean, you know him.
Yeah, but I can't remember now.
Oh, okay.
I hope he defends himself about loving celebrities so much.
By the way, I think we're all about to be so molded because I looked at the rundown from the Barkley episode and I think it aired.
Oh, the Cage?
Yeah. I think you guys did it the week after.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, wait.
Is that right?
That's what it sure looks like.
Yeah, let's pull up the episode.
That kind of makes sense because I thought it did, but maybe I was thinking of different weeks.
Hey, Quades. This is Bays.
Woo!
Longtime Quaid Army, first time Smint or what the fuck ever. I just wanted to drop a voice note so that Seth and Andy can work on their fucking impressions. This is what I sound like.
Mine was good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And also to disabuse Andy of the notion that somehow I cut his Nic Cage feature. I don't know if he quite believes that, but for clarity's sake, what we always did was Update was super long at dress, and then I would have a meeting with Lorne afterwards where he would say, how long was Update? I'd say, oh, it ran like 19 minutes. And then he would say, well, I need it to be 11:20. And I go, okay. And then I'd go to Seth and Shoemaker and say, Lorne wants Update to be 11:20. What should we cut? And then they would tell me. There's no world in which the two of them looked at me and said, oh, I don't know, Bass, what should we do?
I knew it.
So, also, Andy, if somehow I was responsible for cutting your feature, let's look at the world since then. You've gone on to have an illustrious career in television and movies and music. And I'm here in a little freezing cold office, still writing jokes for Seth. So, who won, bud?
God damn
It's
it.
a bunch of fair points.
Yeah.
Super fair. Sorry, Bays. I love you.
Especially now that it's dawning on us that it maybe aired a week later.
It actually did air. Also, Seth, you piece of shit. You cut my feature, man.
jerk?
I did. You can put it on me now.
Yeah.
Bays a delight. God damn, that was funny.
It was it's great bass.
I thought he was going to say that Lauren made all the decisions and throw Lauren on the bus.
No,
but
Lauren
apparently-
didn't want that weight on him. He's just like, hey, cut it down X amount.
Lauren decides to go from like 19 to 11:20. That's his decision.
Yeah. And I think that's fair.
I think so too. He's like, ultimately, like, I appreciate that Lauren gave us the choice. This is apropos of nothing. Oh, man.
Oh,
Fuck yes, I'm gate
dude.
crashing. You thought I wasn't gonna gate crash you, shit, motherfucker?
What's up, JB?
Yeah, boy.
Also, what are you wearing?
Not only gate crash, I'm in the middle of a bike ride. I'm shot by gate crash.
This guy is a multitasker.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Black has entered into the Zoom and he's on a bike. There's
I fucking zip. I gate crash right through the streets of Los Feliz.
Which one of you
Hey,
fuckers?
I just wanted to crash into your shit and tell you I miss you and I love you. And I hope you're having a tremendous Zoom and that you promote the shit out of your genius movie. Love you guys.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, Jack.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Do it.
Wow.
Fuck, how do I hang up?
No, just let us watch it.
I can't hang up. If I hang up right now, I'll crash and die. I'll fucking actually crash.
That would be horrible. We've already had enough accidents on this
We're going to
podcast.
see that sky behind him flipping in
Just,
360s.
just
Yeah, seriously, no more
talk
accidents.
amongst yourselves. I'm going to hang up.
In due
That's why
course.
this is a podcast. That's all we do.
This is a disaster.
No.
What streets are you on?
Ever notice that it's not safe to bike ride in LA? LA is like the least bike friendly town.
Yeah.
I'm in Brooklyn.
No, he's
so-
doing a tight five.
I go on the sidewalks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Because no one's walking on the sidewalk anyways. Oh, he pulled over. He stopped.
Love you guys.
Love
All right, love you, buddy.
There he went.
Wait, who threw him?
Goddamn.
Who threw him the fucking
Keith.
link?
I did. I did.
I'm going to tell you
Nice.
what's so surreal about that is I was just on a train with my boys and they were watching the second Jumanji movie and laughing harder than I've ever heard them laugh before.
Those are both very good.
They're great.
I have a bone to pick, though.
Okay.
What's he?
Didn't want to call it Tumanji.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just like
Yeah, just left that there.
every time I see the poster, I'm like, fuck them.
How often is
Move
that?
that two in front of it.
You fucked it up.
Spilled gold.
Yeah, you could have told Jack that.
Like at this point, I don't even care what the movie's about.
Oh my God.
Do you want the third one to be Jumantre?
I do not.
Okay.
But it would be super funny if they skipped the second one and then went straight to that.
Support for the Lonely Island and Seth Meyers podcast comes from Airbnb. I wish I'd roped Liz into this because it's her parents. When her parents come to town, we have a guest room, but it's quite small for two people to stay in, and then they're in your kitchen and stuff like that, and they're lovely. But, it's nice to have a little extra space. So she has taken it upon herself to find them their own space on Airbnb nearby. And they love it because they borrow one of our cars or rent a car and they live over there and they can watch their TV as loud as they want and they can do what they want. But then when they come over to us, they're cheery-eyed and bright because they aren't invading our space and feeling bad about it.
Well, that's what
they've
you
refreshed.
want from parents to be
Oh
able
my
to
God, Jorm, you're here. You scared the shit out
yeah,
of me.
no, sorry, I was here the whole time. That's what you want from parents or parents-in-law, for them to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, so you can just hand them your kids and be like,
There you go.
get gone.
Well, I love staying in welcoming homes that I book on Airbnb, but it's got me thinking my home could do the same for someone else. You've been to my house, Jorm. What would you pay for my house?
$1,000? I'm not good with prices.
Sold! Come over here and give me $1,000 and I'll go somewhere else. I already put love into all the details of my home. Why not help someone feel comfortable and taken care of while they're traveling when I'm away from home? Think about it, Jorm. If you host your home on Airbnb while you're traveling, it's a great way to offset some of the costs of your own trip. The extra income you make could be put towards an upcoming trip of your own. Your home might be worth more than you think. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host.
Support comes from Naked Wines. Wine makes such a lovely gift, both in the holiday season and really any season. I remember the last time I had a nice bottle of Naked Wine. It had been sent to me by Andy after my dog Frisbee died. And I said, this is so nice of you to send me wine to help get over my pain. And he said, oh, I sent it to you so you could celebrate. You guys, Naked Wines is a wine club that directly connects you to the world's best independent winemakers so you can get world-class wine delivered straight to your door. Use our code ISLAND for the code and password at nakedwines.com and get $100 off your first order. That is 6 bottles of wine for just $39.99. How do they do it, you ask? Naked brings you amazing wine straight from the winery at up to 60% less than what you would pay in-store by cutting out extra costs like middlemen markups. Winemakers can pass those savings on to you without skimping on quality, and now is the time to join the Naked Wines community. Yes, right now. Head to nakedwines.com/island, click enter voucher, and put in my code ISLAND for both the code and password for $100 off your first order. That's 6 bottles for only $39.99 with the shipping included. That's $100 off your first 6 bottles at nakedwines.com/island and use the code and password ISLAND for 6 bottles of wine for $39.99. Fred left me a voice note that was complimentary about a closer look I did. But I just want to play it for you because it's, when you see you've got a 30-second voice note from Fred, it was like beyond my wildest dreams of how much I enjoyed listening to it.
Seth Meyers.
Oh.
This is Homer Simpson. I want donuts. Oh, Marge. Seth, that a closer look about Portland was great. I miss you, buddy. I really do. Hopefully I'll get to see you soon. Oh, wait, here's Homer again. Seth, I wanted to say hi, too. I hope there's donuts.
Wow.
What a great human being.
Not a bad Homer at all.
Not a bad
Not
homer.
a great homer either, though, I gotta say. That's
okay.
Fred used to do that bit where he'd come to the read-through table and say he had just been cast as all the voices on The Simpsons.
That's right.
And I'd be like in shock because he was so happy. But then he would do the Simpson voices and they were all a little off. Like he would go, "Oh no,
Yeah, he wouldn't say dough.
oh no."
Yeah. Fred also, after table reads, would go, "You guys, what are you worried about? Nothing gets cut. Everything gets picked.
Everything always works out.
Everything always airs."
That's my favorite phrase of his. Everything always works out. I say it a lot to myself.
It's also like a fundamental principle of Fred's comedy
True.
is the complete
yes.
the complete absence of conflict. Did it air?
While you were talking, sorry, I can't quite get my thing around. I went on Peacock, found the Charles Barkley episode.
So here's mud in my eye.
Yeah.
Well,
The Nic Cage that I was so bent out of shape about and frankly disparaged my dear friend Seth and also Bays,
Yeah.
unjustly we now know, did in fact air the following week.
However, check the tapes. Seth set us up for this. I believe last week Seth did the whole preamble being like, look at what was here. It didn't air. And then we were like, whoa, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that should have aired. I think we were misled.
So I maybe fucked you twice, like once from cutting it and then
Yes.
again from making
Yes.
you bitch about it.
Like a mean girl in high school. Like, hey, you know what she said about you? Aren't you fucking pissed about that? Wait, we should go
Oh my
punch him in the
God.
face. And
Why
then
would
the
Bays do that? This is good.
Yeah, he's stirring
Why
the
would
pot.
he do that?
Just pure stirring the pot.
Well, then I don't apologize, you guys. I'm confused and scared.
No, yeah, it's Seth's problem.
There's a massive amount of great things in this Charles Barkley show.
I was looking at that rundown thinking the same, that it was a really fun show.
It's my all-time favorite MacGruber.
oh, I agree with
Which one was
that.
it?
I like this one and Financial Ruin.
Racial sensitivity, MacGruber.
Oh, the one with Barkley. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good in it.
So good.
It's perfect. It's a perfect MacGruber.
Thank you.
Each beat is better than the rest, and it's completely self-contained and wonderful.
Yeah.
Barkley is so fucking funny.
He's amazing, and Will is so perfectly horrible.
I mean, Charles Barkley, no one would be surprised to hear, but is in fact so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I mean, just in general, an absolute anomalous person.
The more I look at this Tapper drawing in the chat, guys, the more I'm impressed with his skills.
It's
I mean,
very
I know
good.
we don't.
I don't want to just poop on it.
It's very good, but
It's true.
it's still a cube job.
And some people really want to.
Never thought I was going to get cubed again.
I feel like we should just watch. I watched it with Shoemaker. No memory of Booty Call from my end.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is a unique one because I'm gone
Yeah.
for the first time, really. The very brief version of it is I got offered a movie and I thought it was exciting and I thought I could maybe kind of do both a little bit, but I had to bail early and I went and got permission from Lorne. And I said, any shows I miss, I'll tag on the end of my contract. And he was really gracious about it and was like, all right. And it was in LA. And in short, it had Jason Segel and Jonah Hill and Jason Schwartzman and would have had somebody else as well. And it could have been cool. And I came out to LA for 2 months and rewrote with them. And then it ended up not happening. And so I only missed 4 shorts. Did we decide, Andy? 4?
I can't remember.
But I basically missed this and then the next 4 shows. And part of the deal with Lorne was he was like, you gotta, because Jorma was so busy with MacGruber too. He's like, you have to find somebody else to replace you while you're gone. And the 3 of us had met a fella named Jonathan Kreisel multiple times who was doing Tim and Eric Awesome Show.
Yeah.
And he was also doing, I mean, that's how we met him, right?
Yeah.
And then, but I don't think we poached him necessarily. I think they were on hiatus. I don't
Yes.
think we took him from a job.
Yes.
And we always liked him and he was cool. And like, for instance, that thing we talked about where they had come to our house and played tennis with the Flight of the Conchords, like he was the one directing that and stuff. So we had hung out with him and we thought he was up to it. And so we called him and
And he was down.
yeah, so he came and so we actually had a bunch of overlap episodes after because when I came back early, it's not we were like, bye, you're fired now, even though we told you you'd be here for a while. So we even coded some later and he shadowed on some of the previous ones. He was there a week before this for a few weeks as I like showed him the ropes.
I forgot that.
And I think he actually did one of those weeks that we haven't talked about, some side thing.
Oh.
I can't remember what it was. But anyways, he was so well liked. That's why he ended up making Portlandia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the 3rd person of Portlandia with Carrie and Fred, obviously.
I mean, we love Kreisel. He's the best.
Yeah.
The part of the story that I did not know, Keeve, is that you offered to tack episodes on to the end of your contract. That's very savvy.
Yeah.
I think that might have been a Lorne thing.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
If you're
All right.
missing these, then do them later.
Gotcha.
I don't think I came up with that.
Who came up with the punitive part of the deal?
And then just to sing Kreisel's praises a little bit more, he went on to create Baskets with Galifianakis.
Yeah.
He's a very prolific dude.
He's always
all
doing
around.
stuff. If we went to his IMDb, there'd be a ton of more stuff. He's always working on something.
And he has one of the best and most unique vibes
Yes.
in a place full of people with great unique vibes. Like Kreisel kind of
That's
stood out.
very true. Yes.
It is his own, but it is like the way that when you see like a Tim Burton, you're like, whoa, that's a unique person. There's a little Tim Burton-y wild hair, but it's his own
And yeah,
thing.
very like grounded and easy to talk to and sweet.
Yeah.
Like I think when if you saw a headshot only, you'd be like, I feel like this guy's going to be inscrutable.
Yes.
And then he was just a dude who
a
loved
wild
comedy.
artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he kind of goes against your hair theory. Wasn't it your hair theory, Keith? That
Yeah,
that your hair shows what's inside your brain.
Yeah, it only really works for people in their 20s who have control of what their hair looks like.
Oh, I see.
But like Andy's hair was big and frazzed, and he was like a big Muppet, and then other people's were like thin, and then
I love this theory. Yeah. Well, Kreisel, no exception to the rule.
Okay, so then Andy, so I wasn't even there this week. Yorm, you were, but you were clearly doing MacGruber.
Yeah, distracted.
So this is a Andy Kreisel joint.
Yeah.
Through and through.
And the musical guest was Alicia Keys, which we were clearly gassed about because we were big fans. But we didn't have the infrastructure or pre-written thing to do a song, which I still wish we had, but sometimes it just doesn't pan out. And so I came up with this.
Yeah, when your other partner fucks you on the music front, I guess this is what happens.
She's as good in this non-singing role as she would have been in a singing role. She's fantastic. She gets the assignment 100%.
Yes, I do recall being like, whoa, she's really good, and it's making it way funnier.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from. I know it was my idea, and I was just kind
It's
of
the
doing
most
it.
handy thing.
Yeah,
I was shocked that Klein didn't write it with you, but I have a question as well.
He pitched in a few jokes, but according to him, me and Kreisel wrote it.
Did she know what your lines were, or did you just have her record?
She knew. We had showed her and her team the script, but then also I was on set reading off camera.
Oh, that's even better because she plays it like she has no idea what the other person's saying.
Correct, but she was hearing me do it in the voice, really stupid, and to her credit, was just locked in. And then when we would yell "cut," she would laugh. So she was definitely just 100% in control on it all.
She should be in 4 movies a year based on this performance.
All right, I'm hitting it.
Music already great.
Whew. That was a crazy night. Man, I'm a little tipsy. Should I call him? Nah, I gotta stay strong. Well, maybe just this once.
God.
Yellow!
It's me.
Oh, crap. Hey, girl, what is up?
Just got in. What you doing?
Nothing much. Just macking on this cookie dough and watching Boston Legal.
That's cool. I was thinking maybe if you wanted to, you could come over.
Hold up! Is this a friggin' booty call?
Yeah, I guess it is.
That is so scandalous. But it fully works out because I'm super horny.
Oh, word.
Heck yeah, word. It's like I'm ovulating, but the dude version. So what are you wearing?
You tell me first.
Oh, you mean over the diaper? Well, I mainly got this sweet ruffly
Really
shirt.
fit that one
Pretty
in.
loose fit because my nipples are just shredded from breading.
That's fly. So I know it's a little crazy, but you want to
Throw a
meet up?
pause on
Heck
this.
yeah, girl.
Oh, yeah, please. Oh, this is my favorite shit ever. Holy fuck. This is my favorite version of Andy.
Really enjoy how you eat the cookie dough off the spoon. Again, no male comic or female comic has done more jokes about the current state of your nipples.
Just macking on cookie
A lot
dough.
of that didn't air though, Seth. You got to keep that in mind.
Right. I'm just saying, like, it was a constant, like, font of inspiration for you.
I was just so happy I got the word scandalous on national television.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's a real accomplishment.
Every backstory of your character is like, where's the nipples? What are his nipples?
Okay, so he's a bummer, right? But in what way?
Did it affect his nipples, or like he's aware of them in his shirt? I know this character is.
Are they soft and wet or are they dry and scratchy? I gotta know how to play it.
From running too. He exercises.
This guy runs.
This guy exercises.
He's got a body, but he also wears a diaper.
Over the diaper.
So there's a lot of information.
And a bright yellow like blouse, Three Musketeers shirt.
You say over the diaper like people have asked you in the past, and you've started with diaper, and they've been like, no.
No.
over.
We're asking over the diaper.
That's right.
Also, in that same way of things being just like swept past you, like way quicker than you can laugh at them. Her saying "that's fly."
Yeah, that's
just,
fly is my favorite part.
God.
Yeah,
That's fly. Like it is not Alicia Keys. It is not fly.
not fly at all.
Also, the old ass cell phone for some reason, just dumb.
Boston Legal.
Yeah, that was a Klein.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because you guys wrote this as a phone call fully, and you have such different lighting, it really also feels like the best MTV Movie Awards thing, like as if you
Yes,
took,
like
Yes,
and because
yeah.
it's got the "You Don't Know My Name" music, it sounds like it feels like she had a really long, like a 10-minute music video with a lot of her being sexy on the phone, and you went, "What if it was me she was talking to?"
Yes, it's when they repeat dialogue or things that you're like, "Ooh, I guess they were really talking to each other."
Yes,
It like
yes.
gives you this surprise.
It feels like maybe you stole the footage of her.
I was gonna say, it's an achievement unto itself to make it seem like we're just cutting me into something that was already
Yeah,
made.
that she had to listen to this in real life.
God, I honestly am a little. I mean, it's not too late. We need to get Alicia Keys in something, to Seth's point of how good she is.
Oh my gosh, she's murdering
All
it.
right, here we go.
Heck yeah, girl. Hey, you want to do a three-way?
I guess I'll try anything once.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Nana, we're on three-way.
What?
It's me, your
three
grandson,
phone
Lionel. And then also Alicia Keys.
Cheryl T?
No, Alicia Keys.
It's your grandson. You got a booty call from Gary Sinise. Okay, bye, honey.
That was cool.
I know.
That was
Also, I
cool.
drew you a maze on graph paper. I'll show it to you when I come over. It's got hecka booby traps.
That's sexy.
No dir. Side note, my penis is super dinky. You'll see.
There we go.
I admire your honesty.
Ooh. You know what? I actually don't think I'm gonna come over, actually.
Why?
Well, I'm kind of at this intervention for my friend. Yeah, we're trying to get him to stop doing smack. I'll be off in a second. But do me a favor, save yourself for me. Okay, bye.
Oh God. Oh wow. That has so many wonderful Andy. Just you got Dinky in there.
So the Boston Legal.
The boss, don't bring up Boston Legal logic problems,
The
Keith.
Boston Legal. The main problem I have is that he said he was
No,
watching
man, that
Boston
can't
Legal.
be the takeaway.
He could have been doing both.
Andy,
I feel like that guy.
Of all your characters that you ever played,
Yeah.
who has the least dinky wang?
You know what I'll say, Seth? Of all the jokes, all these years later, that's the one I would have lost. Didn't
Yeah.
need the dinky wiener.
Well, that because like you said, like the nipple stuff didn't make it into a bunch of them. I think dinky wang had at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
did.
yeah. That's been in stuff. Save yourself for me is funny to me.
Save yourself for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I also like just that it's like a frequency shift
Yeah.
in the performance, which is very nice.
Thanks, Keith.
Also, we find out retroactively that you brought cookie dough to intervention.
Yeah, that's right. And answered a phone call loudly. And also, I'm watching Boston Legal at the intervention in your face, Keith. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
There's a couple nice moments when it's in the split screen with the grandma where it like goes into a close up of your mouth saying one of the lines. And I
It's a
wonder.
very nice Kreisel touch.
Yeah, it's a nice Kreisel touch. I wonder if there was any music video-y thing that you guys were referencing at all that did those sorts of things.
It could be.
But it's nice regardless.
Yeah, it's just a nice little build.
I didn't love seeing my teeth that close, but that's a whole
but
other thing.
it fits with what you're saying in the moment and stuff.
You're right.
You're right.
You're saying, I have big teeth, right?
Oh,
That's what I heard.
man. I don't mean big necessarily so much as like, what do you
Support comes from the Wild Alaskan Company. When was the last time you truly trusted the seafood you brought home? I used to question everything from nutrition and taste to sustainability to where did the man who sold me this fish in a plastic bag get his white van? And then I discovered the Wild Alaskan Company. Wild Alaskan Company is the best way to get wild-caught, perfectly portioned, nutrition-dense seafood delivered directly to your door. Trust me, You haven't tasted fish this good. The guy in the van, he would deliver it to your door, but he was shady, and it didn't seem like the fish had been recently caught. You know, when I got my first box from Wild Alaskan Company, it was fantastic. You could just tell from looking at it that it was fresh fish, 100% wild caught, never farmed. That means there's no antibiotics, GMOs, or additives, just clean, real fish that support healthy oceans and fishing communities. And if you're not completely satisfied with your first box, Wild Alaskan Company will give you a full refund, no questions asked, no risk, just high quality seafood. Not all fish are the same. Get seafood you can trust. Go to wildalaskan.com/island for $35 off your first box of premium wild caught seafood. That's wildalaskan.com/island for $35 off your first order. Thanks to Wild Alaskan Company for sponsoring this episode. Support comes from Vuori. I wish I could be telling you about all the new gear that Akiva's wife Liz is wearing on the tennis court, but I can't get through to them because she's on the tennis court in her Vuori gear, playing with a lot of pun-forward women's tennis teams. But I bet she's probably wearing the core short. That's one short every sport. They're stylish, they're comfortable. You can wear them all day. Soft, lightweight, four-way performance stretch with a breathable boxer brief liner. What about Sunday performance joggers? They're awesome. Jorm probably, even though he's not doing a lot of performance, what with the current state of his pelvis, I bet he enjoys wearing them. They wick moisture, and the fabric is so comfortable. They have 5 functional pockets with 3 zippers to keep things safe. And now, you guys, for our listeners, they're offering 20% off your first purchase. Go to vuori.com/island. That's VUORI.com/island. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Whether you're active like Liz or currently doing a lot of sitting and recovering like Jorm. Support comes from Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is the don't hold back snack. They're healthy and they're tasty, so you can snack without holding back. Wonderful Pistachios is the craveable snack that tastes too good to be good for you. Irresistible flavors, honey roasted, jalapeno lime, chili roasted. Bring the heat, the sweet, or the kick to keep you coming back for more. With 6 grams of protein per serving and 0 grams of regret, Wonderful Pistachios are one of the highest protein snack nuts. If you don't believe me, ask Akiva. You didn't send anything in? Great. No shells, no limits. Don't hold back on flavors or convenience. I'll tell you what I like. It's just eating a ton of pistachios, and I'll tell you what I don't like when I forget to hide the shells, and then my wife comes home and says, "Did you eat all of the Wonderful Pistachios?" And I say, "No, I didn't." And then she'll say, "Well, where are all these shells from?" And I'll say, "Your guess is as good as mine." Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more.
Actually, guys, I got a voice note from Jonathan Kreisel, director and co-writer of the short. Let's listen to that.
Okay, so the story of the Booty Call digital short with Alicia Keys for me starts like on the Tuesday of that week. I'm in Los Angeles. I get a call. "Hi, this is Steve Higgins from Saturday Night Live. We would like you to come work on the show." I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I'm very excited. And I'm like, yeah, maybe like I could start in like 2 weeks or like a month. And he goes, no, you have to get on a plane tonight. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's saying, did you ever think that there would be a moment in your life when your life actually begins? And I'm like, what? He goes, this is that moment. I'm like, oh, okay. So fine, that's happening. I get on the plane, I come out. So Andy's showing me around the 17th floor. Like, it's just a whirlwind for me. I'm just like half lost, like so many people, so many places. And I remember he showed me like, oh, you can cut through the 17th floor if you just swipe into this hallway. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then later I was kind of wandering by myself. I'm like, oh, let me cut through this hallway. Of course, you need a key card, which I didn't have yet. So I got trapped in this very strange pass-through hallway, sort of like emergency exit place. And I had to text him or Rachel, who are the producers of Digital Shorts, and say, hi, I'm trapped in like a hallway and I can't get out because if you don't have a key card, you can get in, but you can't get out. So I had to be rescued. So then we're sitting around. Charles Barkley, I'm pretty sure, was the host, but Alicia Keys was the singer. And for some reason, we just kept talking about Alicia Keys, and she had a song, You Don't Know My Name, that I think, maybe was out in the few months before. And there was this part in the middle. It's a kind of breakdown where she talks. And so her character in the song is a waitress. She works at this diner, and this guy comes in every day and she notices him, but He doesn't notice her. You don't know my name. And then in the music video, it's Mos Def plays the guy. And like, you get to see this awesome part where she does this call. She calls him somehow. She's like, you don't know who I am, but I work at the diner. But she does it in the coolest way possible. But because it's only her side of the conversation, it's just a little bit funny. So then we were talking about that and just going like, well, that seems like a good start of something funny. And then I think it was, well, what if Andy would be on the other side of that call, being the antithesis of the sultry, smooth Alicia Keys, would be just a good conceit. So script kind of came together, and then, kind of got into the production pipeline, and they're like, Alicia's available Friday night at midnight, which to me, coming from a completely other world of production of like, we'll plan this for a couple of weeks, whatever. And so this is like shooting something at midnight on a Friday, and you've got to air it the next day. Where her boyfriend, some new boyfriend, is going to be there. And that was Swizz Beatz, which I don't even know if it was like public knowledge at the time or whatever, but it was kind of making it all more exciting. And so then immediately it's like, start editing. And I'm just like, oh my God, just being shot out of a cannon, start editing. Like, you want to take your time and like organize your bins and all this stuff when you start to edit. But I was so scrambled. I'm like, okay, where do I start? Should I just start in the middle? I couldn't figure it out because it was just, my heart was pumping. And this is actually the point in my life where I was 30 years old or something. Like, I had not drank. I was not a coffee drinker. You just have to start drinking coffee. And now I'm a coffee drinker for life. But anyway, this is the moment when it started. Okay, so then edit was happening. It was kind of chaotic. Andy is just the best. Just a true visionary filmmaker partner to have. So it was just really fun. And I remember that week there was an NFL game on a Saturday because it was January. So I think like college is over. So they have games on Saturday. It was on NBC and it was running late. And they're like, the show was going to start not at 11:30, but 12. Well, that was like God coming down and going like, I'm stopping time to give you an extra 30 minutes to finish this video, which was like amazing. And that made all the difference because of course I learned like you're editing the piece throughout the show while the show is airing. That's just common, a lot of moving parts. Got it done for dress. Obviously I remember definitely cutting it down, which was Andy's mantra. It's gotta be shorter, which is so smart. Anyway, so got it in the show. And I just remember for me, like being sort of like, where the hell am I? What is this place? It's so chaotic that in the writer's room where you kind of, once you're like, okay, I'm done, I can just watch the show. And Jorma's wife, Mari, was there. I didn't know her, but she really like looked out for me and like, hey, and so it was this really family environment that everything's made in, especially the Lonely Island little corner of the world. So that made it a lot less like corporate giant thing, 1 million people you can't remember, and like, oh, there's like nice people around every corner who are just like have been there and like take care of you. So it's such a great place. So it's great memories. And that's it.
Thanks, Kreisel.
Thank you, buddy. Love you.
Love that guy.
Miss you, Kreisel.
More to come from him.
Can we go into Seth's Corner for a second? Has it been a while?
It's been a while.
This is Seth's Corner. It's been a minute. Hope you remember what he's talking about himself. Take it away, Seth.
Real Quotes game show is my favorite game show sketch I ever wrote. I don't know if you guys remember Real Quotes.
Tell me the premise.
Mm-hmm. It was you had to complete famous lines from movies.
Oh.
And it was Barkley and Wig were the contestants.
Mm-hmm.
And Barkley started by saying he worked at a Blockbuster. And I will say it has the rhythm of Booty Call because it is like the clippiest thing I think I ever wrote live because everybody's really bad at obviously guessing the quotes. And there's a part Bill's like, it's a famous line from Jaws.
Upon seeing the shark for the first time, Roy Scheider utters the unforgettable line, "We're gonna need a bigger
Shark!
No. See, they saw the shark. He was so big, they thought they were gonna need a bigger
Shark bag!
Think water.
Ocean!
We're gonna need a bigger ocean?
Yeah, if you get a bigger ocean, it's gonna make the shark seem smaller. Then the joke would be on the shark.
And then he's like, I've never seen it. He's like, you work at Blockbuster, you've never seen it. It turns out he works at a place called Blockbusters that is a demolition thing that brings down city blocks. And then the next line is from A Field of Dreams, and it's, if you build it. And he goes, we will knock it down. And it turns out that's actually the slogan for Blockbuster. I white knuckle watched this one live because it played so hot at Dress.
Yeah.
And it was so cutty and so timing based.
Yeah.
That I was just like, please. Because it sort of had it's so hard to do that thing live. And looking back, I'm really happy with how it went.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's also just such a pleasure with a guy like Charles because he's like a real Christopher Walken. He like has a way of talking that is immediately perfect.
His line for A Few Good Men was, you can't handle.
You can't handle
my privates.
Incorrect.
Be that as it may, you cannot handle them, so keep your hand to yourself.
No one was asking.
You can never be too safe, Reg.
Yeah, it's good.
So that was Seth's Corner. Then, like I said, Killer, MacGruber. And then this was the famous, I think we talked about it when we talked about the first one. This was the second That'll Move the Chains.
That's right.
Yeah.
The second of two.
Yes. Which was, I believe, From Downtown.
I think it was Nothing But the Bottom of the Net.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'd actually mention it less. Just keep it simple. Stuff like great defensive play and nice pass.
Got it. Okay, great. And we're back. Lakers with the ball.
Great defensive play and nice pass.
No, not yet, Danny. Not yet.
Sorry. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
And I, again, probably told this story. You came in to my office and I said, what are you working on this week? And you said, I think we're going to do another That'll Move the Chains. And I said, another? And you said, not everybody has update.
Oh, was that was the week. And you know what? I'm glad we did because it worked and it aired.
It did.
Wait, when Andy said that to you, Seth, did he mean it? Like, was he a little mad?
He was really, it was a real like reminder that like when you know you have 10 minutes of update every week, it's not cool to be like, wait, what are you doing?
What are you floundering at?
What are you trying to get on?
This was the three of you I liked.
There I am.
Oh, the chair.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you were so small in this.
The making me lower works decently.
Oh, it's really
good.
funny.
I mean, it helps to have a couple of big dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always kid down pretty good.
Thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah. And you could old up pretty good, as Mort Feingold taught us.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
It's called range.
I will say that the funniest sketch a very funny man, Hannibal Buress, wrote when he was at the show was called Barkley Golf, about Barkley's terrible golf swing. That was in this show.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a great David Patterson. This is a real Ann Golden era update where you've got Andy as Nicolas Cage, Fred as David Patterson, and Bill as James Carville.
Fuck. Bill closing it out, I'm assuming.
I bet it was Patterson.
Oh, Patterson. Yeah, Patterson and Carville. Those were
Yeah.
both crush. Also a Scared Straight.
It's a nuts show.
Now, what are they in here for? You know what? Let me guess. Cannibalism.
Good guess, son.
What are you kidding? That's a horrible guess. No, we caught these kids hanging around the abandoned rail yard.
Trespassing, huh? That's where it starts. Next thing you know is rabies.
Sure is, Pops. Rabies.
What? Wait, how is that related?
Hey, boy! Close your damn mouth!
And then Grief Counselors is one of my favorite. Grief Counselors is my dream second chance theater sketch.
That we've talked about, right?
Yeah.
It's
but
come
I
on.
almost feel like
Come on.
we should. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Also, the short had that Alicia Keys song all over it, and it's on YouTube, which means they cleared it for all uses. So, hey, that's nice.
I don't think that's. I think there's a chance that.
Does it sound alike?
Yeah, it might have been Catrice.
It sounded like Catrice to me, but
But it would still have to pay the publishing because that's definitely the song.
Can we Grief Counselors real quick?
All right, everyone, I know this has been a rough couple of days. We did not bring in the new year well. As you know, over the weekend we lost 10 colleagues due to salmonella poisoning from the company holiday party. You guys were right. I should not have had our party catered by a place called Discount Meats. Trying to save a buck, I admit it. As per company policy, I hired a couple of professional grief counselors to come in and help us deal with our loss.
God damn.
I know this is a difficult time for all of us, and I thought we could use a little something to make us smile again. Everybody welcome Janica and Pistachio.
Keyboard sleeves.
Oh my God, Charles looks great. Oh, wow. Oh, the backpack is a nice touch, too.
Come on. Come on.
No clapping from anyone. Great.
Come on.
Come on.
All right. Well, if you haven't guessed already, we are here to lift your spirits.
And speaking of lifted spirits, I heard a lot of y'all friends went to heaven over the weekend, and they're not coming back. They're dead people.
So many people died here, you guys. Do you like my piano jacket? Because Pistachio and I would like to show you something that we think is pretty rockin'.
For anybody listening who thought our laughs were drowning out the audience laughs, that was not the case.
I think it played okay.
It played fine. You guys, you and Fred breaking made me really happy. Just like softly.
I mean, we were in heaven.
Not breakers. Not classic breakers to either of you.
Yeah.
All right. That was Booty Call.
We did it, guys. Booty Call.
Is there anything else?
I'm making
Oh my God. Seth.
Oh, right. What was the fucking thing, Seth?
I got Quibi.
Oh, right.
And not just that, I've gotten it the last 4 days.
Yeah, you've been hot.
That's not what I thought.
Clean for 4 days straight?
Clean for 4.
Wow.
A sober Quibi.
Yeah.
4 days. You get your 4 day
4 days
chip
clean.
today.
You get your 4-day chip.
That's what that means. And it just feels so good every single time I text you and let you know, because I know you didn't.
Yep. I got it today with a lot of help, and I feel real nice when I send it off.
Ask me what my last word was.
What was your last word was?
Ukulele!
Oh, that's a toughie.
Yeah.
I got ukulele early.
The fuck?
But the reason is because my mother-in-law is in a band called the Ukuleles, and that's not a bit.
Got
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's great.
I tried spelling it with a Y first a few times.
1, 2, 3. Say your favorite ukulele song. 1, 2, 3.
It's, I would say one of their only songs is You Are My Sunshine. I would say if you're going to a ukulele's concert, just know you're going to be in and out in like 15 minutes.
Sorry, Keeve, do you want to do the exercise again? Because I know we're going to say the same thing.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Favorite ukulele song. 1, 2, 3.
Somewhere over the rainbow cover.
Yes.
Yes.
The Hawaiian version.
Yeah, quote unquote Hawaiian version. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah. We were seeing eye to eye, my dude.
You guys are Iz fans, huh?
I apologize, Keeve. I thought you said favorite ukulele song. This is the problem with the name of their band.
I just meant
That is what I thought too.
Yeah.
That was clear to us, Seth.
I meant on planet Earth. What's the best one?
Yeah.
There's one smash hit, one platinum hit.
I thought you guys were going to say "Tonight You Belong to Me" by Steve Martin. It's not really.
No, because I do love that.
From The Jerk.
Guys, speaking of,
wow.
I got
Whoa, solid. Queen
a
bee.
second present of a solid T-shirt.
Yeah, that's good.
Breaking it
Thank you.
in.
Thank you so much.
Got the little honeycomb.
Yeah.
What are you at? I mean, are you at 20 gifts, 25 gifts?
People gave a lot of really nice gifts, and people have written a lot of really nice cards. And thank you so much to everyone.
Any cash?
No fucking cash. Yeah, thank you, Keith. So if you guys could, step it up a little bit.
Any gift cards?
Being in a wheelchair costs money, guys.
Give them like a Bed Bath & Beyond gift card. Before we go, I just want to say, Seth, I think it's so fucked up that we never hooked up.
Jesus.
I just wanted to say that before we go.
Before the end of the podcast.
I feel like, be honest, Andy. I feel like you started that sentence without knowing where you were going. And
I will never admit to that. No, man.
It was a nice landing for a guy who had no idea where.
You know me.
Sometimes you just got to take the leap and hope you land somewhere. You saw it happen.
Unless you're Jorm.
The reason why Jack Black joined, and I was holding my tongue in case the other half joined, but if we're about to bail, he didn't make it, is because I randomly did an interview earlier today on Zoom. And when we got to the end, he's like, oh man, I got to get off. And I was like, oh, you got another one coming? He's like, yeah, I got to jump right on. I'm getting on with Jack Black and Paul Rudd for Anaconda. And I was like, whoa, give me the link. And he's like, and the guy was like, all right, I don't know if Sony will let you on or not, but here you go. And gave me the link to their separate press junket.
And did you crash it?
And I crashed their
Nice.
interview. And it was delightful for like 5 minutes. I wasted this poor journalist's time. And then was like, oh, wait, you guys could, because they were excited about Jack kept saying, crashing people's Zooms. This is the best. And I was like, oh, well, you can get me back later today. I'll text you guys right before we get on. And then I texted both of them, and Jack delivered.
Outstanding. Paul.
Nope, no Paul right now.
Well, I'm sure he's got stuff to do.
Hey, you know what he's probably doing? He's probably hanging up that picture from Everyone's a Critic in his home. So let's just assume that that's what he's doing.
Did you guys get that picture of that? Lynn went to his house to see it in person and sent a picture of Paul like proudly holding up the real one.
Oh.
We have like proof of life that he has it.
From the digital short.
Yeah, from the short. That Rudd does have it. I mean, I know he said it on the voice note, but he's got it at his house.
Did you see this idea that Kevin Miller just had, Andy?
It's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Should we not? And we're just going to do it. We're not going to tell the audience what it is.
I feel like maybe we should explain what it is. So next week, before Andy gives his B results, we'll just play a clip of Jack Black singing Spelling Bee from the
Forte sketch.
Yeah. Spelling Bee.
I love it.
All right. I love you guys.
Love you. Nice to see you guys again.
Love you guys.
Love you. Later,
Arnold.
Later, Quads.